Hey everybody, how you doing? Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Welcome to the live show, the big show, Monday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time here on Traveling with Bruce, where we love talking about cruise ships and traveling on cruise ships. Nice to have you here today. Thank you everybody for joining me from wherever you are around the world, because I know I have viewers globally who watch my channel faithfully, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you all for following me here on Traveling with Bruce, TWB, we like to say, out of Creston, British Columbia, Canada, where we are observing the health protocols very carefully here. Here in Creston, thankfully, we do not have any issues here that we're aware of, but we wear our masks whenever we go out for any errands or what have you, and we're just staying on top of, what we have to do. Thank you, all of you who've been following my channel now for a number of years, and your late newcomers. I appreciate it. If you want to say hi to me, please do say hi to me. Tell me where you're watching me from and what's your temperature today. I just finished my sponsor member show from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock here Eastern time, and my viewers, sponsor members who were with me today, are telling me even in Florida it's a bit chilly, definitely chilly in the Carolinas, Georgia, and all the way up the eastern seaboard. So yeah, you're kind of getting the Creston weather. We're in the 30-degree range right now, maybe 35, 36 tomorrow, 37, 38 by middle part of this week, latter part of this week. Not a lot to get excited about, but we don't have blizzardy weather either. So, okay, I guess we can take that. So thank you for all of you who are following me here on Traveling with Bruce. I'm just glancing here all the time towards my big-ass iPad, because on my big-ass iPad, I have here the score of the Pittsburgh Steelers-Washington football game. Right now it's tied at 17. And my Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife, who's never appeared on camera, she's in the bedroom right now watching her beloved Steelers, 11-0, playing the 4-7 Washington Football Club, and they're tied in the fourth quarter. So she's not happy right now. It's very quiet back there. I dare not go and see how she's doing. And so I'm keeping an eye open on the score here to sort of just kind of get a lay of the land of what to expect. If they win, they didn't win by enough. If they lose, it's a travesty. So right now it's dicey. We'll see what happens. I'm trying my best to just remain calm. Welcome all to the show and the channel. Thank you, by the way, those of you out there who've been supporting this channel more than usual. I really can't not say that. Thank you. There are a number of you out there who have been sending donations to this YouTuber because you are aware of the issues that I've been having with the YouTube analytic ad payouts and stuff. It's been a mess since the beginning, the middle of September, it all started then, and we have not been paid for all the advertising for September, all the advertising for October, including all that election advertising that was going on. I got nothing. People got the ads, no question. They saw ads all that time, but I didn't receive any funds because YouTube had claimed against me and other channels out there that we are up to no good with some bad click activity. I have no idea what that means. I don't want to know what that means because I'm too busy as a YouTuber with two channels, this channel and the Stock Markets with Bruce channel, to try to survive the pandemic. And so I haven't got time for click games. But apparently there was something bad going on, and YouTube decided in their ultimate wisdom that because there has been, as far as they're concerned, something bad going on, that we won't take away the clicks, like the views that there were problems with. We'll just take away all your views. We'll just pretend that you are no good and that every single person watching Traveling with Bruce is no good. And we're not going to pay Bruce for any of that advertising that was generated. And it's thousands and thousands of dollars. It's thousands of dollars. So I have been pleading with my viewers to please understand the situation. Appreciate any and all donations to this gentleman. I do appreciate it. A $10 US donation or more gets you one of these right here. Custom-made Traveling with Bruce postcard from Creston, British Columbia. Be happy to send you one. I've sent these now globally. They've gone to Australia. They've gone to Germany. These have gone to the United Kingdom. They're going all over the Caribbean. They're going all over the US and Canada and other places. it's a thrill to receive a donation from someone new, and to be able to head to the post office a couple times a week and drop off a bunch of these every time and go, I got to buy some postage. How much is it to send it to so-and-so? How much is it going to cost to send this one to this place? Fantastic. Thank you all for that. Other news on the ad side, just so you know, for November, I have been mentioning that the 2nd of December was the key date to worry about as to how this YouTuber was going to do for November's commercial payouts, advertising payouts. Nothing happened on the 2nd, nothing happened on the 3rd, but on the 4th of December, they started making adjustments to my account. And just to quickly recap, I was having problems from the 1st of November to the 9th, having had problems all October and half of September. But up until the 9th of November, it was still bad. But after the 9th of November, the ad revenue and reports started to look normal again. They started to resemble normal. The rate per thousand and the number of ads versus how many views were all looking normal again. But my views are way down from 2-3 months ago because, when you don't get paid, you're not so motivated. In any event, over the weekend, starting late Friday and Saturday and Sunday, adjustments have been made to my account. And YouTube has actually added some money to November's payout. So they've lifted the first 9 days of the ad payouts to match the last 20 days of November. So now November looks normal from the beginning to the end. Now, I don't know exactly how much I will get yet until the 15th of December. It takes that long for the final number to be released by the analytics team at Google. And on the 21st of the month is when I actually get paid. That's how all YouTubers get paid. It's the 21st of the month after the month before. So at this point, it looks better for November. No changes have been made to October. It's still a wipeout. And no changes have been made to September. It's still half was gone. But the first 9 days of November, they made adjustments. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that the October and the September numbers will be adjusted because I didn't do anything wrong, but I don't know. It might not be touched. If it's over, and they aren't going to do anything, so be it. But I will say this, from a lot of viewers out there like you who have been making donations on PayPal, about half of the ad dollars that were taken away have been replaced from out-and-out donations. And so I can't thank you enough. So again, that's what I wanted to mention and just kind of let you in on all of that. Also, want to mention one more time, this book right here. I promoted this book a week ago, Lethal Voyage. A number of you have let me know that you've acquired the book. Some of you have got the electronic version, others are getting the paperback. A number of you have told me you've read the book and you like it. I'm happy. I haven't written the book. It's written by Kevin Chapman. I've been passing the word on, and Kevin is delighted, delirious. Kevin and Sharon are very happy. I hope you're enjoying this book, Lethal Voyage. If you haven't got this book yet, go to Amazon. Just type in this title right here, Lethal Voyage. Look for this title, this cover with the cruise ship and the knife up here with the blood splitting out of it here from Kevin Chapman, a Mike Stoneman thriller. Order up your own copy. You can get a Kindle copy for $4.99, a paperback for $11.99. It's a great read. This is a great way to take a 6-day cruise from New York to Bermuda and back on your couch. It's a great 6-day cruise on your couch. Fun story. We have a New York detective going on a little break with his gal and his partner and his gal. They were supposed to relax for a 6-day cruise. They didn't end up relaxing. They ended up having to deal with murders on board a cruise ship, on a modern day cruise ship. There's a bunch of hanky-panky going on and bodies are piling up in the morgue. You want to read this book, and I hope you get it and enjoy. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I'm sure you will. Thank you to Kevin and Sharon who sent me a copy. They did pay me a little promotional fee last week to do it. This I'm doing for free. I'm doing this for nada. Thank you guys, and those of you who got the book, way to go. Way to support an independent author, because this is not being released by Simon & Schuster or anybody big. This is an independent author. Third in a series. There are 3 books in the series that have been put out now. And you can get all 3. Here they are right there. Righteous Assassination, Deadly Enterprise, and Lethal Voyage by Kevin G. Chapman. You can read each book as a standalone book, or if you read 1, 2, and 3, you'll be following the exploits of Mike Stoneman, going right through. Here's what Mr. Chapman loves doing on cruise ships, kind of like what I like doing on cruise ships, having a lovely, refreshing beverage in a hot tub in a spa. This is my idea of the perfect cruise. And so every time you pick up one of these books right here, you are supporting that gentleman in his future cruise endeavors. And I think that's a very good idea, and all the more reason for all of us to grab a copy of this book. So there you go. Fantastic. Welcome all of you to the show tonight. I have some news tonight that came out. I did do a video today. I know a bunch of you have watched it. Giant Ponzi scheme is what the title of my video was today, talking about how more and more passengers are having difficulty getting their cruise refunds from the cruise lines. Comments are being made here, quotes are being made where, these cruise lines are going ahead and selling cruises. They were doing this all last year, 2020, the last 6 months now. They've been selling cruises for this year, September, October, November, December, into 2021, into 2022. But the reality is that cruise lines have been trying to get people to buy cruises with fresh cash, only to have the cruise get canceled, which really is kind of obvious. A lot of these short, cruises that are supposed to leave in a month or two are not going anywhere. And then they're trying to talk people into taking cruise credits instead of their cash back, so the cruise line can sit on the money and use it to pay bills in the meantime. The problem is that there have been a lot of people out there who had cruises canceled starting last March all the way to now next February. So that's 11 months of cancellations. We're talking about millions and millions of people who've had cruises canceled. And in the case of hundreds of thousands of people in the early part of this whole thing, they got canceled out. They were offered an enhanced future cruise credit. One story that I read was a couple were going to go to Europe to cruise in Greece and Turkey. They had an $8,000 cruise paid for. The cruise got canceled on them. They were offered a $10,000 future cruise credit to not take the refund. They went ahead and rebooked a new cruise for this fall. 6 months later, they booked a cruise only to have that one get canceled, and now they can't get a cash refund. They can't get their $8,000 back. They have to keep the cruise credit. If they want to book this cruise now for next spring, $14,000 is the cost, and they only have a $10,000 credit. Guess what? The cruise line is telling them, come up with another $4,000 and you can go on that cruise you wanted to go on a year ago. Something wrong with this picture? Yeah, there's something wrong with this picture. Keep in mind also, folks, that the other issue, of course, is that people have to fly to Europe to take cruises if they're going to take a cruise in Europe, and you're not going to be able to fly until you have a vaccine. You may have to pay for it. You may not have to pay for it. I don't know. You may have to have testing done. Even though you've had a vaccine, you might have to do testing. You may have to pay for that. I don't know. You may have to pay for testing before you can come back. The costs of traveling are going up for all of us, no matter where we want to go, no matter how we want to get there, especially if we want to do cruising going forward. So not only have we got cruise lines jacking up the prices of cruises in certain cases, we also have the added increased costs of perhaps flying to where it is we want to go with new health protocols being kicked in. And it's for some people, it's going to be too much. They're not going to be able to afford it. And for this couple, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what the end of the story is yet. I don't think the story is finished. But a possibility could be that they will forego the Dream Europe cruise and end up doing a domestic, not domestic, but North American type cruise, in 2022 for the original 10,000 available, whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's a shame. This is happening. This is not an isolated incident. The Ponzi scheme aspect of it is where cruise lines are knowingly selling people cruises. They get canceled out. They convince them to take a cruise credit, knowing that even that won't be enough to pay for the next one. That's the Ponzi scheme. They're holding your money, offering you a promise, and you're not getting the goods, even with the enhanced promise. This is an issue. But there is no legal action being taken against any cruise lines at this point in time. There have been complaints to Better Business Bureaus and to attorneys generals in certain states. But from what I know, there's been no legal action taken against any cruise line. What I do know is the cruise lines are very heavily involved in promoting themselves in Capitol Hill in Washington. They got a lot of lobbyists up there. They got a lot of friends in Congress, even though these cruise lines are not technically American corporations. The cruise ships are registered offshore. There are Americans who work for the cruise lines at head office jobs, but the parent company of these entities are Panama-based, Bermuda, Bahamas-based, Liberia, what have you, and they're not necessarily subjected to U.S. law once you're on the ship. Once you're on the ship, you're in international waters and you have very few rights. Even with your ticketing, you're buying a ticket from an offshore entity, not a domestic U.S. entity, and so you might be up a creek with regards to rights to protect yourself. I'm just saying. It is what it is. Generally speaking, though, the cruise lines have been very good about honoring canceled cruises in the past. Cruise lines have been very fast, some better than others, I will admit, but they've been very quick to compensate passengers whenever there's been an issue with engine problems or bad weather or a faulty mechanical problem on cruise ships where passengers get free cruises for the next time, or they get a 50% discount on the current cruise, or whatever the deal is. But right now, we're dealing with all cruise lines in the world. We're dealing with a situation where some of them are in financial trouble. They're really hanging on. They're really trying to get through this. They've raised a lot of money to try to hang on through the pandemic. And, the big cruise lines that are publicly traded have raised a lot of money from Wall Street to stay alive, to keep going and to be able to wait out the pandemic. But as I see it right now, no matter what the health protocols were going to be and the so-called blue ribbon panel that Royal Caribbean and Norwegian put together this past summer, all that is out the window. The cruise lines have voluntarily said we're not cruising with passengers out of the U.S. until at least March 1. And even that is tentative. I think that we won't see cruising start until enough people have been vaccinated with the vaccine. That's when it'll happen. And I don't know about you guys, but with me, I'm 65, but I'm a healthy 65. I can't see myself getting inoculated until May, June, or July. And it's a two-stage process. Don't forget, you get the first shot, and then you get a second shot. And it's a month between, and you might have to wait a month after the second shot to be fully cleared so that your side effects have passed if you had any, and you might need a test at that point to make sure you're not infected. It could be a 3-month ordeal before someone gets the first shot and then the second shot and then get cleared to travel, which means the fall of 2021 is the earliest date where I can see cruising really going again. So that's just me. I could be wrong, but that's where I see things happening at this point. I'm noticing out of the corner of my eye, really bad news. The football team from Washington is leading the Pittsburgh Steelers 20-17 with 2 minutes to go in the game. I'm very nervous about that because my Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife is in the back of the house over there watching that game on her television, and this is not good. So it could be very tense here. When the Steelers don't win games they're supposed to win handily, it makes for a rough situation. So you might not see this face without like more scars on it in the future. Just warning you, you may want to screenshot this because the next time you see me, I might not look as pretty as I look now. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not cheering for Washington, believe me. I'm hoping for the hope that the Steelers can win this game. But at the moment, it doesn't look very good. And I'm just saying, I'm just reporting what I have to report because I have witnesses who've been watching me on the air, I've done nothing wrong. Oh my gosh, it's tense. Anyway, thank you all for being here. So there's the giant Ponzi scheme news for you. News that came out tonight, though. Norwegian announced that they're inventing, or they are marketing, something called Cruise First Savings Program. Now, what they're doing is if you make a reservation through Norwegian for a cruise, they're offering you an opportunity where you can purchase between 1 and up to 10 separate Cruise First Saving Program certificates. And what this means is you put up $150 in cash, and Norwegian gives you a $300 spending credit on the cruise that you're going to go on when you take that cruise. So you can buy 10 of them and use one for 10 cruises in a row if you'd like. You can only use one per cruise, but it gives you a $300 credit towards a future cruise, a onboard spending allowance, towards gratuities, specialty dining, whatever you want to do. So this is coming out from Norwegian, a special promotion. $150 gets you $300. And they're launching that. As far as I know, it was launched officially today. I read something about that and just thought you might want to know if you're a fan. I was saying on my previous live show, on my sponsor member show, I was saying to my sponsor members, I would love to offer a gift card on this telecast, on my live shows and on my videos. I would love to be able to offer you a gift card for any cruise line at a set price. Say, offer you a $500 gift card for, say, $299.99. That would be a good deal. You'd save $200, spend $300, get $500. And if the cruise line were to make a payment to me for that $299, everyone's a winner. I'm a winner. You're a winner. The cruise line's got some cash to sit on, and it can be used for whatever you want to use it for. And if the cruise line says you can use up to 2 of them per cruise, you can use up to $1,000 for a 7-day cruise if you want, or $500 per person per cruise, but you can buy as many as you want. I would love to offer something like that to all of you out there, save you some money, give you a future credit against cruises, make myself some commissions, and put some cash in the pocket of the cruise lines. I haven't got a problem with that. If anyone out there is watching with any of the cruise lines, give me a shout out. My email is down below. Say hi to me. Let me know you're thinking what I'm thinking, and we'll put something together. But I don't know. I'm just scheming here because I have cruise addicts that watch my shows on the live shows and on the videos. I'm seeing right now Washington's leading 20-17. I've also noticed that Ben Roethlisberger threw an interception right after they got the ball back. It's not looking good here. It's really tense. I feel like I'm all alone in a big house, but I know I'm not. And there's 1:59 to go in the game here, and I'm worried that the Steelers' run might have come to an end. I'm not sure. We're just gonna sit and wait. What happens? I just don't know. I know that Washington seems to have the football at the 25-yard line of the Steelers with a minute 59 left, and they're leading by 3. So, whoops. Anyway, there you go. Just coming clean with you people and letting you know what's in my world right now. Norwegian announced today that they were going to team up with a company called Atmos Air Solutions, to install a continuous disinfection air purification system on all of the ships of Norwegian, so that all the ships will be 28 of them between the 3 cruise lines they own: Norwegian, Oceania, and Region 7 Seas. This system apparently is able to get COVID out of the air, COVID droplets, 99.92% of all air, and they can do an entire ship every 30 minutes. They can completely refresh a ship in 30 minutes or less. So interesting story there. I've heard, though, that the folks over at Virgin Voyages, they've already got a deal with the same company for exactly the same deal, for the same system. So this is not the first cruise line to do it. It's been being done already by Virgin Voyages, which has the Scarlet Lady and the Valiant Lady ships. But neither of those ships are sailing yet with paying passengers, so we don't know how well it works. But apparently Norwegian is going to install this system on all of their ships. How, when, how much it'll cost, how long it'll take, no idea. But that was announced this morning before the stock market opened, and the shares of Norwegian had a bit of a bump right off the bat. I don't know if they held the gain during the day or not. They were down later, but they were trying to release some good news this morning, or perceived good news. So there's some news for you guys on what's happening in the cruise game right now. One more thing I'll tell you about the cruise business: 81% of travelers, luxury cruise travelers, when asked, would you go on a cruise after you get your vaccine? 81% said yes. Within a year of getting my vaccine shots, I will definitely have had a cruise already. So 81% of luxury cruise aficionados are saying, oh yeah, well, as soon as I get my shot, you can count the meter, and within the first year, I'll have definitely had a cruise already done. So that's a pretty high rate of acceptance for the cruise lines. Very good news. I'm certain that this kind of a number is pretty consistent across the board for all folks who want to sail. And so there's a lot of us out there who are saying, yeah, I get a shot here, I get the second shot here, or both in the same arm, or however they're doing it. Yeah, I'm ready to cruise within 12 months of getting the shot. I'm definitely going to be on a cruise, at least one, maybe more. I can tell you from this guy's experience, yes, I'm ready to go cruising at any old time. I would love to go. But like I say, we just got to wait it out. Back to the football game, because you probably notice how nervous I look. 2017 Washington with 20 seconds left in the game. Washington has the ball, and I don't know what the deal is here. It's 4th and 12. It's 4th down and 12. The Steelers are out of timeouts. So I'm thinking Washington could probably run out the clock, because it could well be that Pittsburgh won't get the ball back. I'm just waiting for this to finalize, and I don't know if Jen is going to come out of the bedroom or not, and if she is, will she come out with a baseball bat, a 1-wood, a 7-iron, or a rolling pin? I'm not sure. It shouldn't be my fault, but you get these streaks, and you never mess with a winning streak. You know how it is. 17 seconds left in the game. 4th and 12. Play in progress. Okay. It's 23-17. Washington has kicked a field goal to add 3 points to their lead to make it a 23-17 game. 17 seconds left. That will be Pittsburgh getting the ball back with 17 seconds for a miracle. I don't know how that's going to go. So I'm giving you the live updates as I have them. You might be watching the game out of the corner of your eye at your house, not really watching me too much, and you're getting it even quicker than I'm giving it to you. But this is what I'm seeing right now. So those of you who are watching me on the rerun tonight or tomorrow, if you see the nervousness in my face, you'll know why. This is what's happening here as far as I know. And I'm just keeping an eye on my big-ass iPad to see just what is going on with respect to the blessed Pittsburgh Steelers, which is Jennifer's #1 mission in life, is to get them their 7th ring. So yes, she's watching this very closely, and as am I. Anyway, there you go. You've got the. I hope you've got the news straight. I hope you enjoyed the video I did today about the giant Ponzi scheme video. Also, those of you who follow my other channel, Stock Markets with Bruce, I got a good news email today from YouTube. Stock Markets with Bruce was monetized officially today. It qualified for monetization Saturday or Sunday, and today I got the official notice. Your channel is now monetized for Stock Markets with Bruce. So those of you out there who did some watch time to watch my videos over there to help me get over those 4,000 minutes, thank you all very much. We broke that number last Thursday or Friday, and the channel now has a monetization icon on it, and we'll start seeing any monetization results probably tomorrow or Wednesday. So fantastic, good news there, and thank you all very much for your help. Okay, we now have an incomplete pass from Ben Roethlisberger to Mr. Claypool, and it's 2nd and 10 at the Pittsburgh 25. They had 17 seconds to work with. I don't know how many they burned off on that play. They're down 23-17. They need to get within about. They need to get a quick 30 yards to have a shot at the end zone. Otherwise, Mr. Roethlisberger is going to have to heave a couple here. It's not looking good, although a pass interference call would be an awful good thing to get for the Steelers right now. Play in progress, 2nd and 10 at the 25 of the Steelers, as we take a pause from Cruise News to tell you what's happening. It's a 22-yard pass complete to Ebron at the Pittsburgh 47-yard line, but it looks like the game is over. It looks like the Steelers were able to gain 22 yards, but that was all they were able to do. They ran out of time, and it appears to me to be official that the blessed Pittsburgh Steelers have lost their first game of the year to a team that came into this game as a 4-7 club against an 11-0 club. And so it's going to be interesting to see how Jennifer is going to react to this. This cannot be good. Now, it could be good for my ratings if she came out here and just went nuts, but she's likely to stay back there. Yeah, it's. I'm hearing noise, but I don't know what that means. Yes. Okay, so there you have it. You got the final score from me, but I'm not happy about it. But it is what it is. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for saying hi to me and popping in to say hello, catching my live show. I'm just actually on my channel now on my big ass iPad to try to find this show to see if I can actually watch my own show here. But anyway, thank you for being here. Here in Creston, it's only 32 degrees for the high today, if that. It was very yucky today. Hopefully we're going to get 36, 37. Let me know what it's like and where you are. I want to say hi to as many of you as I possibly can today and see how everyone is doing out there. Oh, I know what's going on. I just figured something out. If you want to watch your own channel on your own live show and you have 2 YouTube channels and you've got a big ass iPad, what you tell your big ass iPad to do is convert over to the channel that you're doing the show on. And then you can actually watch your show on the iPad pop up. And there it is right there. Fantastic. So yes, we're here and you're here, and that's good stuff. Okay, let me do a couple of quick hellos here. Tony C, hi there from hi Bruce from Frigid, Ontario. Question: what perks do travel agents receive when they organize group cruises? One thing I heard is that they get their cruise for free, provided they have the numbers. Travel agents get commissions to book cruises. Travel agents will work with the crew, with the group cruise organizer. Now, if you have a church group, for example, it's not uncommon where the church group will get together and they'll get 25 couples who want to go on a cruise, 50 people, and the couples range in age from their 40s to their 80s. You might have an arrangement where a free cabin is awarded to the church group organizers for the numbers. It might be 2 cabins. It all depends how many get to go and what kind of class of cabins and the value of the cruises, how long they are, and so on. But the travel agent earns commissions. The hosts might earn a cabin. So that might get, say, 2 couples from the church group to go. And what they might then do is divvy out the credit, the 2 cabin credit, and just reduce the cost to the other 25 couples. Or there might be a husband and wife that are with the church, and then there's a husband and wife going, or 2 females going to, or two males, 2 females that are nurses. They're part of the church, but they're medical people, and they're looking after the medication requirements of the older passengers, if anyone has medical conditions. Certainly with senior centers, this is good without COVID, obviously. Not uncommon for a senior home to put a group cruise together and to have an administrator from the senior home with maybe a spouse going, and then the nurse for the senior center going, or a second nurse being brought in with the original nurse staying at the senior center for those who are left behind, and bringing a nurse or a doctor on board for medication distribution. The doctor might be on board just to, keep an eye on people. It runs the gamut. Now, for someone like me, a YouTuber who wants to do a group cruise, and I'm not a travel agent, I can use Ambren Travel, for example, which is our travel agency, and Ambren will reserve a block of cabins for my channel, and I'll have, say, 3 months to book out those cabins or lose them. So if I can get them deposited, we hang on to them. Well, we get a group rate because we're a group going in, might be, say, like I say, 25 cabins, 50 people or more, or whatever it is. There might be $100 credit available for everyone coming on the cruise as part of the group promotion. Again, Caitlin would then work with the cruise line for this. She would tell me, look, if you're doing a group cruise, I would recommend you go with this cruise line or that cruise line or this cruise line, because they've got a deal going right now for group cruises, the best promotion, or so and so. They may also include for the host, yours truly, that I and Jennifer might get a cabin at no cost if we can get 50 people to go, or 25 people, whatever the number is. It all depends on the cruise and the cruise line and the circumstances. That would be terrific. Then Jennifer and I have to come up with airfare to get there, a hotel to stay before, a hotel after, whatever onboard spending. If we can get 100 people to go, we might get 2 or 3 or 4 cabins at no cost. That would then allow me to bring my daughter and then her guy. I might be able to have a raffle or draw for my channel. There's all kinds of possibilities. I could theoretically sell a cruise at a discount for 2 people and use that money to fly to Florida and to rent a car and a hotel and some onboard spending to help Jennifer and I, cruise for free while looking after our group and all the affairs. It all depends. Each group is different. There's no hiding it. You can find information about group cruising through the websites of the cruise lines. You can do Google searching and look up Google search and look up the information on how to get a free cruise by being a group leader, like a putting a group together on a cruise, group cruising information, that type of thing. It's always available. So yeah, Tony, there's ways, but the agents get a commission once the cruise is done. After everyone's finished their cruise and it's all over, then they get a commission paid by the cruise lines to them. People's Republic, San Francisco. I'm here for Costco ice cream. That's what I want. That's what I want. Dan Massey. Good evening. Hi, Dan from Hamilton. How you doing, Jeff? Rush on. Good evening, everyone from northern New Jersey. Tony, if you did not take a future cruise credit, simply shifted your deposit to another cruise, you could demand your money back if you change your mind. It depends on the cruise line. From what I'm reading today, apparently people who have cruise credits cannot turn them back into cash. Once they're a cruise credit, they stay that way. It all depends on the cruise line. Ken Kuchera. Hello, Ken and Janet from Saginaw, Michigan. Welcome to my show tonight. The temperature 25. That's about what we're going to go down to here. Gas is $2 a gallon. Tommy Toro Snowblower has not seen any work this season as we have had no real snow. That's good. That's good. But something tells me that's going to change. It's early in the year. Welcome, you guys. Peter Heckma, Bruce, did you get your money problem with YouTube straightened up? I did talk about that. Hopefully you were all here for that. Jeannie, hello, Bruce. Bill and Jeannie and our 2 cats are here from the big show from East Tennessee. Welcome, you guys. These are all sponsor members. If you see names of people saying hi to me and the names are in green ink and they got a logo beside them, that makes them sponsor members of this channel. Anyone can become a sponsor member of this channel. Just hit the join button, which you'll find sometimes below a video down here, or you'll find the join button at my about page, which is just down here. You'll see logos, labels sometimes on your phones or on your devices saying playlists, videos, about. You hit the about button, takes you to that page, and there is a link, I believe, for the sponsor member group. And it's a 33-cent a day pledge to the channel. And that gets you 2 exclusive live shows every week just for sponsor members. Mondays at 7 o'clock Eastern, an hour before this show. Fridays at 3 o'clock Eastern, We play trivia every Friday at 3 o'clock, along with what's going on in the Cruise World General Hangout Show. And you get to use the special emojis that these folks are using. And from time to time, I put up special videos just for sponsor members. So thank you, all of you who are sponsor members. Thank you, those who are thinking of becoming a sponsor member. Love it. Topper, hello, Bruce and fellow cruisers from Ottawa, Ontario. Welcome from the nation's capital in Canada. Thank you, Topper. And Sharon, hey, long time no see. Kirk, hi, Bruce. Kirk from New York City. They're all here. My sponsor members have joined me on the other side to go from one show to this show. Thank you guys for being here. Mermaid C, hi from your favorite subscriber. Welcome, Mermaid C. Hey, all TWB, wear your masks. Nathan is saying, Bruce, thumbs up for you. Asheville, North Carolina is 32 Fahrenheit. Lightly snowing right now. We got to 42 today. That was it. Little windy. Gas is $1.94 a gallon. Here in Creston, British Columbia, we're paying about $1.13 a liter in Canadian money. That is about 4 Canadian dollars for a U.S. gallon, and take about 30% off of that. So that's about $2.80 US for a gallon of gas here for a US gallon. That's what we're paying. Johnny V, hey Bruce, 4 below in Celsius in Montreal. Feels like 9 below. No snow, and we're loving it. That's pretty good. No snow in Montreal this time of year. That's a win. 4 below Celsius would be about 24 degrees Fahrenheit. Not bad for Montreal. Mermaid C, go hit the like button for Bruce. Thank you guys. If you can hit the thumbs up button for this show, that would really help this channel. Anytime you can hit the thumbs up button for any of the videos I've ever made, it really helps the channel a lot. It tells YouTube that there is engagement between creator and viewer. Even if you're sending me a message on all of my videos that I make. Whenever I make a video, you send me a little message saying, love your video. Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Thank you for the work you're doing. Anything, or just tell me you didn't like the video or what you liked about the video, something more you want to add. That helps my channel dramatically with YouTube analytics. And the big one, the real big one you can do for my channel, you really want to help out this YouTuber, apart from donations, hitting the share button, sharing my videos to your friends on social media. You're watching the show, and down below, depending on the device you have, you'll find a share button. It might be down here somewhere. There's a share button. You can share this video on Facebook to your friends on Facebook. You can share this button you can put this show on any of my videos on Twitter. You can put any of my shows on other platforms. You do that, you are really helping this YouTuber big time, because now you're bringing traffic to YouTube from outside of YouTube. And I can't thank you enough for that, folks. I have a few of you who do that all the time, and I really, I don't take it for granted. I appreciate it. It's really powerful. Keith, you got this. Thanks, Keith. Peter, what's the story on why Jen is a Steeler fan? There must be a story behind this. Well, Jen, I met Jen in 1976, she got when we first got together, we moved to Calgary from Ontario in 1977. And in 1977, she got a job at in Calgary at the real estate board, the Calgary Real Estate Board. And in those days, this is old school now, kids. In those days, the local real estate board, in the case of most real estate boards in Canada, they would print sheets of listings for realtors. They had these forms, and you'd fill in the form, and then you would get them printed off en masse. And what would happen was the real estate boards would have bulletins printed up and listing sheets, and then at the end of the month, reports of all the listing activity that took place for the month and the quarter and the year. Well, in-house, some of these real estate boards had a printer in-house, an actual printer that could print documents, not one of these photocopy type machines. I'm talking about a printer that might be 6 feet long, 4 feet high, 3 feet wide. Jennifer is a press operator. These press machines, she could operate a printing press. And so she knew everything there was to know about printing these sheets. And so she got a job with the Calgary Real Estate Board to handle their printing division. And that's where she started. Now, one of her coworkers was a huge NFL football fan. And she had been to watch Canadian Football League play, and her family watches CFL, and her brothers were hockey fans, and I'm a huge sports fan. But she had a girlfriend at work that was a Steelers fan, a big Steelers. And in 1977, the Pittsburgh Steelers of 1977, dream team. They were doing really well. And so she began to watch the Steelers on Sundays so that on Mondays, she could see her girlfriend at work and they could talk about the game on Sunday. That's how it started. Innocently enough, Terry Bradshaw and Lynn Swan and all the guys is how she became a Steelers fan. And then slowly but surely, she followed the team more and more and more. And she just was on top of the moon when they won, and she'd be down in the dumps when they didn't. And this is the story of Jennifer and the Steelers. And it's pretty big. It's a big deal. Here in the house, there's Steeler stuff everywhere. And there's Steeler Christmas stuff everywhere. And I'm going to have to make a video on my channel for my sponsor members of all the Steelers memorabilia and stuff that is out and about the house. So I'll have to do something like that for you. So that's the story in a nutshell. Since 77, Donnell. Hi, Bruce and all. Mermaid C join the queue. Welcome, Donnell from Cork, Ireland, buddy. I know it's late for you, Mermaid. There are 54 people watching with only 12 thumbs ups for Bruce. I mean, come on, you guys, you got to do better than that. This, of course, is a ways back. This message is old. I'm sure by now you've given me 5 more thumbs ups, 10 more. Somebody let me know on the live how many thumbs ups have I got now? I'd love to know. Maybe you can type it in and I'll read it on the big ass iPad because I know I'm about half an hour behind. You read my mind, Peter. I want to know what Jennifer's doing being a Steeler fan. Robert Blend, hi Bruce, it's 35 degrees in Boston. Your iPad is a 12.9 Pro inch. Thinking of replacing my mini. There were 2 ads, Utz potato chips and a heartburn company. Also, do you still like GameStop? I do like GameStop. We have 64 thumbs up. Brittany, thank you. I just saw that live message. Sharon, got it. There it is, 64. We have 64 now, not 12. We have 102 watching right now, I think, 100 or so. So if any of you can throw a thumbs up our way, that would be terrific. All right, Virtual Coffee Lab. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Bruce. So glad you're beginning to receive advertising credit. We're hoping it'll stick. Brittany, Bruce. Hello, Bruce and everybody. Emily Archer. Good evening, Bruce. New Rochelle, New York. Finally cold here in New York. 40s in the day, but 30s at night. Supposed to be rainy this weekend, but 54 degrees. Christmas holiday decor is everywhere. Folks are at home. They've had time to rummage around the house the last few months. And so, yeah, out comes the Christmas stuff. I believe it. Brittany, I believe that today's high was in the low 60s in Hammond, Louisiana. Carol, traveling with Bruce, can you put an associates link? Can I put an associates link? I don't know what that means. You're going to have to be a little more specific for me. Kevin Chapman, I'm delighted, delirious. Right on, buddy. They're loving this book, Kevin. You did a good job. He's writing his 4th one right now, but get your hands on Lethal Voyage. Look it up on Amazon. Order it right now. Tell me you ordered it. Make Kevin's day. Arc Adventures, happy Monday, Bruce. Missed the sponsor show as it's been a moon day. It's been a crazy day. Welcome you guys to the channel tonight. And thank you for being here. Robert White, always begging for money. Shameful. Yes, I'm always begging for money, but I'm upfront about it. I'm not hiding it. I'm a full-time YouTuber. This is my job. All I do is YouTube, full-time, 7 days a week. You can't handle it? Piss off. Thank you very much, Robert, for your kind words. Lori, sorry, Bruce, you have lately gotten, you got a too negative for your family. We now watch others. If I'm too negative, you can't handle the truth. You can't handle reality, and it's okay. You either love it or you don't. And as I say, I'm not going to change. I'm going to tell you what's going on. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes you're not hearing about because you're not going to get all the news through the PR departments of these publicly traded companies that are trying to protect their stock price. You're not going to get all the dirt. So I'll try and do what I can for you. But if you can't handle it, hey, go sing Kumbaya someone else. It's all right. There's a lot of people that will sing Kumbaya with you. But if you want the goods, you've arrived at the right place. Donnell, hi, Brittany. Hi, Kevin. Hi, everybody. Dr. Mengele, hiya from 29 Palms. Cold desert nights in the 40s. We're on lockdown again. I hear you. We're on a bit of a lockdown too, but it's really suggested. We're following the rules here as much as we can. I don't want to go out of the house if at all possible. Sandy Robinson, good evening, TWB family from extremely windy Malibu, California. Yes, Sylvan Forrest. Hi, Bruce and everybody. Welcome, Sylvan Forrest, to the show. I'm glad you're here, and I hope you're doing well, my friend. Robert Bland got the book on Kindle. I've seen a lot. I've seen lots on TV for NCL, a lot of ads for Norwegian. Haven't we all? I've seen them too. I've seen them on TV. I've seen them on my the channels that I watch on YouTube. I get them all the time. Andrew Cabate. Hi, Bruce. Andrew, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Terry Gallant. This may be the elephant in the room, but you are talking about thousands of dollars in ad revenue being held by YouTube. How much are you talking about specifically? You want me to tell you exactly how much money you make? Why should I do that? It's thousands of dollars. It's a ton of money. I'm a full-timer, and there are tens of thousands of other channels, from what I'm led to believe, in the same boat that I'm in. Channels between 10,000 and 80,000 subscribers. There's a bunch of us who got caught up in some kind of a computer bot somewhere, and it's millions of dollars, millions that are missing, and I have nowhere to turn for help. YouTube does not have a phone number I can call. And I'm just kind of crossing my fingers, and I'm actually begging my subscribers. I've been begging my subscribers for help, and they've come through in a big way. Some don't like it. Too bad. The reality is I have bills like everybody else. So thank you, all of you out there who've helped out. I do appreciate it. Nathan, my cruise got canceled, and my consultant said it could take longer than 30 days for a refund. No future cruise credit was offered, just a 10% with an additional 30% off with a Black Friday deal. Take the refund. Sandy PPP. I don't know what that means. Nathan, turns out I'm paying a little more for the same cruise, but with the Cruise First program, it made it closer to the same price. But with 6 specialty meals for the 2 of us, it's a deal for 2022. Yeah, the thing is, at the end of the day, folks, the cruise lines, they need to make money, and they might offer you like a super deal for a cruise, but then they'll upcharge you for everything else, or they'll charge you more for a cruise, but give you a bunch of other stuff for a lower price. Or they'll give you a combination deal with a program like this. You put up 150, we'll give you 300. But at the end of the day, when you figure it all out, you figure out how much money did you spend per person, per night, and then you'll know. And then you know what it cost you, and there you go. Emily, Traveling with Bruce, I just saw another book that Kevin Chapman wrote called Fool Me Twice. FYI, the cover has a lighted swimming pool in the backyard at night. Yikes. Emily, I don't think that's his. I'm not exactly sure. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but he might correct us on that. Tony, like your sweatshirt, too bad you couldn't go on that cruise. This was the cruise we were supposed to be on. This is the group cruise that we're supposed to be on right now. TWB had a cruise booked on the Harmony of the Seas from December the 6th. We're supposed to be on that ship right now. Today was supposed to be Coco Key Day, and we didn't go. Unfortunately, we could not go. That is too bad. Sandy, sorry, my phone is making calls on its own. Evan's Family Vlog, sponsor members, a cruise from March has been canceled on the Mardi Gras, and we're all on board. We got all on board credit for future cruise credit, so we just took the cruise credit and on board credit. Right on. Hopefully you'll get one in with those guys. Donnell sounds spooky. Sandy, Sylvia's here. Hi, Bruce and everybody. I'm glad I got my money back early from my cruise. It would have been this week, partial Panama Canal cruise. Hi, Donnell from Sylvia. Donnell saying hello back. Sylvia, Emily, on Apple Books, Lethal Voyage costs $9.99. You can do a preview if you want to. I think I will. Right on, Emily. Billy Farron, good evening, Bruce. Hello, TWB family. Hope all is well. Thanks, Billy. Sylvia, but I see NCL advertising all the time with flyers and TV ads talking about cruising in 2021 and 2022. They are trying to promote cruising, all the cruise lines. They're now talking about 2023 cruises coming out. They're talking about their expanded schedules in Europe and all kinds of stuff. They want you to call and book and send them money. They want to have credits on hand, deposits on hand. Kirk Brunson, not looking good for Pittsburgh. It's not looking good. Carol, much love, Bruce. I got your card. Merry Christmas. Carol, I'm so glad you got my card. Any of you out there sending me a $10 US donation or more, I'm sending you one of these. Make sure to include your address if you make a donation through PayPal, so I can get Jennifer to write your address on the back, and then I will get this autograph for you. Mail it out to you. I'm glad a bunch of you are getting these cards just in time for Christmas. Jeff G, yeah, we'll all need a savings program to be able to afford cruising when we eventually starts up again. That's possible. Things are going to get more expensive. Donnell, I can hear and see you about 10 seconds earlier on my smartphone than on my laptop. That's the internet, the way it works. Jeff, I can picture Jennifer screaming into a pillow. Sylvia, I already have the next cruise credits on NCL. I think 500 next cruise credit, but I will not book any cruises this year. Don't think cruising will happen until the fall of 2021, right in time for hurricane season. There you go. Jeannie Donnell, we watch on YouTube via Amazon Fire Stick on the big TV. I chat from iPad, and it's ahead of the television all the time. Rebecca Reimer, praying for you, Bruce. Thank you, Rebecca. Donnell, strange, isn't it, Jeannie? Brittany, my beverage of choice is chocolate chip cookie dough flavored milkshake. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Jeannie, Donnell, yes, I connect on the Fire Stick via my iPhone. Bruce looks good on a 65-inch screen. Donnell, I would go on a cruise within a month after getting my second jab if I could. Sylvia, we're going to hear Jen start screaming anytime. Billy, watch out, bro. She has an axe. Donnell, you reckon, Sylvia? Sylvia, Donnell, hello, everybody. Tony C, sorry, Bruce, I always begin any NFL season by hoping two teams don't go very far. I'm not even going to read the rest of that. Rebecca, praying for you, the Steelers. Valen Martinez. Hello, Bruce. Hi, Valen. How you doing? Arc Adventures CEO. Donnell, good luck, Bruce. Hope you stay safe. Kirk, 2317. I know, it's terrible. Evans, we have decided to take our RV cross country down Route 66 since we have no cruise to go to, and we are so bored. That should be fun. Arc Adventures, congrats on being monetized on Stock Markets with Bruce. Thank you, guys. We did it. Brittany, Bruce, you have earned a thumbs up from me. Well, thank you so much. Really, happy St. Nicholas Day yesterday. I was watching Captain Kate. Something I didn't know, St. Nicholas is the guardian of mariners on the seas. I didn't know that. I saw Captain Kate on Instagram yesterday. I watched her on Instagram, and she was walking around the ship a little bit. She's back on board the epic, the Celebrity Edge. The Celebrity Edge. She's back. She's the captain of the Celebrity Edge. She's back. Sylvia Donnell, oh, sorry about typing on the phone. Howard Green, great news for your Stock Markets with Bruce channel. Thank you, sir. Rebecca, run, Bruce, run out the front door. Kevin Chapman, congratulations on the Stock Market channel. Woohoo, thank you, buddy. Kirk Brunson, sorry, Bruce, it's 2317, man, you're in trouble. Jack Wise, belated greetings from Conroe, Texas, near Houston, where it is after sundown and it's 46 degrees, 8 Celsius. Yes, sir. Cooling out in Texas. Billy, hi, Jack. I used to deliver Conroe to Walmart. Used to deliver there. Facebook, good stuff, Bruce. People are watching on Facebook simultaneously while here as well. Sylvia Jennifer will get a stiff drink, I think so. Brittany, it's currently 46 in Hammond. Jack, sorry to have missed the members hangout. Just got back from my second session of chemo. Everything seems to have gone well. Good news, my friend. Drink lots of fluids. Stay hydrated. Good to hear you are doing it. Donnell, hi, Jack. Hope you're feeling better. Rocky, are there any Miami Dolphins fans out there? You can breathe again. Sylvia, 37 feels like 32. Greensboro, North Carolina. Jack Wise, Billy Farron. Hello there, buddy. Nikki, Jack Wise, sending you good thoughts. Kirk, Dolphin fan here. Jack Wise, Donnell, I feel surprisingly well so far. Just a long day at the Veterans Hospital in Houston. Good job, Jack, welcome. The Steaming Bean is in the house. Hi, Bruce. I did not realize that I was making comments to the author's wife. Enjoying the story, but the actor-reader is trying. Did you really only take one sitting to finish the book? I did this book in about 6 or 7 hours a week ago Sunday. Couldn't put it down. Jennifer was watching Sunday Night Football last week, and I was ignoring it. I was right into this cruise. I took a 6-day cruise in one night, and I enjoyed it. I think you guys would get a kick out of this book. If you love cruising, you're going to like this book. Read one for yourself and then send one to a friend. Kindle, maybe an audio version, or send a paperback, definitely. Jack Wise, Nikki, thanks. Nikki, we used to live in Pittsburgh, so we are Steeler fans. I had to break open the Collins Saint fruitcake for consolation. Oh, no. Jeff Dinan, hi, Bruce and TWB, guys. The first of the 2 shot vaccines achieves efficiency on day 31 from the first shot. Okay, right on. Steamer, Bruce should contact Expedia and become a travel agent. He would do well at it. Too old to do that, my friend. Two decades too far. Brittany, it's based upon a number of cabins booked, I think maybe 8 or more. We've got Brittany Anderson. I forgot the exact number of cabins needed. Andrew, hi, Bruce. Sorry about the Pittsburgh game. Brittany, let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. Fitzroy Phillip, Bruce, in Grenada, we pay about $7 US a gallon for a gallon of gas. I know in Cayman it's expensive too. Welcome, Fitzroy. Arc Adventures, Bruce, our February 6th cruise on Mardi Gras was canceled. Thinking it should be safe to rebook for next December due to the vaccine. What do you think? I would say next December easily. Brittany Anderson, 64 thumbs up. Bruce, SLG, 64. Donnell, 64. Thank you, guys. Arc, Emily, can we give you our cold weather in St. Louis? We're tropic people here. As Sharon, Kevin is working on book 4 in the Mike Stoneman series. Let Jennifer know that it's about the murder of a football player. Oh my goodness, here we go. Steamer, High Topper, Ottawa's my hometown. Do you know any McPhee's? Brittany, a couple of days from now, my mom and stepfather are having a double celebration for my husband and I, my birthday, which was yesterday, and his college graduation. He graduates from college on Wednesday. Congratulations, everybody in Louisiana. Louisiana is back, phase 2 of reopening. Topper, hey, Steamer, no, I don't, but I do know Don Terrace, laugh out loud. Steph, been on lockdown since October 1 in southern Quebec. The gaming text, hello, Bruce, to think you would have been on your group cruise today. That's exactly right. Kevin, fool me twice. It's a free short story. It's the first appearance of Mike Stoneman in print. It was an entry in a short story contest, and I won first place. There you go. That's what that one was about. That's fantastic. Fool me twice. I'll do anything to go back on a cruise safely again. I think about cruising every day, says Steph. Billy, good news, Jack. Brittany, it sure was not as big milkshake, but it gave me my ice cream fix. There you go. Steamer, Ottawa's my favorite Canadian football team. Evans Family Vlog, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for making this payment, this donation to me through a super chat. I do appreciate it very much. Do me a favor, guys. Send me a private email on my email address is down below, brucefrommert@hotmail.com. Send me your address. I'll send you a card. If I haven't already, I'll make sure to send you one. Very much appreciated, you guys. That is wonderful. Any donation of $10 or more through Super Chat or PayPal, yeah, absolutely. I'll be happy to send you guys a card. Any of you out there. My favorite NFL team is the Saints. Well, that makes sense to me. Brittany, the information I give you is information out. I'm a travel agent. Right on. Billy, Bruce, and TWB Family. I just posted a video on Traveling with Bruce group page on Facebook. I hope you all enjoy it. Diane and I worked pretty hard on the decorations. Right on. I'll check that out. Corey J, I was late joining tonight. 36 here in Atlanta. Going down to 27 tonight in Atlanta. Gas $1.99. Thanks for your show and all the information you give us. You are very much appreciated. Corey J, thank you very much for that. Tim Bowman, joining a bit late tonight. I fully agree with your assessment today. Thank you, everybody, for all of that. That's just wonderful. You guys really appreciate this. Donations, kind words, encouragement. Like I say, if I make any of you angry that I, beg for donations, I'm sorry. I'm in a corner with YouTube sometimes. And like I say, one channel is monetized now, the stock market channel, but it's brand new. So it'll be making $1, $1.50 a day for a while. I'll be building that one up. This one here is the one I make my living on. And even the improved numbers for November are below survival. That's not enough. So the donations have really made a difference. And I cannot thank you enough for that. I know a lot of you have followed me for years, and you all know out there, many of you know that I've been living off of this channel now for about, it'll be 2 years, actually now, 2 years that I've been living off this channel. The first a full year and a quarter, we were living off of whatever we could live off of. We were just getting through it. But now the channel is supposed to be carrying itself. But when the YouTube ad thing got all fouled up, it just blew us out of the water. And right at the wrong time, because September late and all of October was election spending time. And we were expecting some really good numbers, and we didn't get a dime. It was really disappointing how we were let down by YouTube. And the November numbers are only at about 2/3 of normal. We're down 1/3 from where we should be. And so it's been one of those, couple of months, and what can I say? But we keep plugging. I'm not giving it up. I'm not stopping. We're going to keep on going. And I know that a vast majority of you understand and appreciate what I do, and I do appreciate it. And a number of you have reached out to support this YouTuber. Thank you all. It's just when the chips are down, I know where the support is. Thank you, all of you. Steph K, I saw Lethal Voyage advertised to me a few days ago on Facebook. You saw this advertised to you on Facebook. That's good stuff. Anyone who's a cruiser, you got to read this book. I'm telling you, this promotion is free. I'm telling you, get the book. Steamer, Lethal Voyage is a good story. However, the audiobook is odd. Stephen B. Topper, I interviewed Don T on my channel. He did. He has a channel, and he interviewed Don. Ark, have a good evening, Bruce. See you next Monday. Thank you, guys. If you can join us on Friday for the live show, make sure you do. If you become a sponsor member of this channel, remember, I'm on twice a week for sponsor members. Mondays at 7 Eastern, Fridays at 3 Eastern. We play trivia every Friday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's a good time. So if you can pop in and say hi to me, that would be great. Evans family, we will support you, Bruce, any way we can. Work hard to get these, put these videos together for us. Thank you, guys. Fellow YouTubers know how hard it is to be a YouTuber. It is not easy. Anyway, there you have it. Brittany is saying, I'm working on figuring out for a way for me to be able to get donations going again. Brittany, whatever you do is good with me. You are just a loyal, wonderful supporter of this channel for a long time, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Friday, it's a date. Right on Friday at 3. We'll see you. We'll have a good time Friday at 3 o'clock for trivia this week as well. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. And thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your encouragement. I love it. We're looking forward to hopefully a good couple of weeks coming up. Hopefully we'll get through this surge and get it over with. And soon we'll get notifications of vaccine timings and all that. That would be really nice. I just hope for the best that we can all get through this all right, and we can make it. We'll just get the vaccines done, and then hopefully be able to start traveling again safely and cruising again. I want to travel to the U.S. to my Costco store down in Coeur d'Alene. It's not mine, but it's the closest one to my house, and certainly hope we can do that real soon. There's some Costco ice cream I'm really missing right now. I'm going through withdrawals. The ice cream that we buy up here is a pale comparison to the ice cream that I'm not getting right now that I would really like to have. But what can I say? We've got Sandy saying, thanks for another great show. Thank you for being here. Mermaid C wants to be the last person to make a comment tonight. Steamer, Bruce is the real deal. He ain't going to be tiptoeing through no tulips. Brittany, I'm not sure if I'll have payment for you to YouTube stuff for quite some time after what happened back early September. Brittany, it's all good. No worries. We're all good. Again, thank you guys for being here tonight. Appreciate it. Stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy. Remember to wear a mask. Make sure you social distance. Don't get sick on me out there. I need you guys healthy. Glad I stayed up, Bruce. Another good show. Good night all. Thanks, Donnell. Have a great evening. Get some good sleep. You need it. Mermaid wants to be the last commenter tonight. She wants to be the last person to say the last word on this show. She's saying bye. And looks like she might be the last. No, she's not the last one. It looks like Emily is the saying, don't forget to wear a mask. Brittany is saying goodbye. She might be the last one commenting tonight. No, it's Evans. No, Mermaid. We'll be the last ones tonight. Evans family vlog is saying they're going to be the last ones. Mermaid is going, no, I'm giving you a thumbs up. I'm going to be the last one. No, Emily's saying, no. I'm telling you, I might be the last one saying goodnight tonight. Brittany might be saying the last word tonight. But it could be Mermaid C. I mean, Mermaid is pretty insistent and pretty dedicated. But Billy, got to go, guys, everyone. Bruce, have a great night. Take care and be safe. Thank you, Billy. That could be the last word right there. And I could just say goodnight. No, I can't say goodnight now. Brittany's saying goodbye. Brittany's got the last one in tonight. Thank you, Brittany, for being here and saying goodnight to me, being the last one. No, you're not the last one. It's Mermaid. I'm always the last person, Mermaid says. No one but Mermaid at Sea. Mermaid sees Brittany is saying goodbye. Mermaid, no, it's me. I'm saying goodbye with slices of pizza. I'm saying the last Mermaid. Bye. Evans going, bye. Corey, adios, amigos. Corey, I think you're the last comment. No, you're not. Mermaid is the last comment. No, Brittany might be. Well, it could be Mermaid. It could be Evans. Family at... Jeff could be from down there tomorrow, down under. Mermaid could be the one. Could be Brittany. Could be the gaming text. Could be Brittany. Could be Mermaid. Could be Mermaid. Could be the steaming bean going. The NCL commercial uses queens. I want to break free. Can't help but I'll change the lyrics. So I want to break wind. That would have been a good last comment, but it's not the last comment. It's from Brittany or Mermaid, or is it Jack Wise giving me the last comment? Maybe Evans family, maybe Brittany, maybe Mermaid, maybe Topper saying au revoir, maybe Brittany, maybe Mermaid C saying this is the last comment. Make sure to give me thumbs up before you say goodbye. Mermaid saying bye, Brittany saying bye, Mermaid doing the thumbs up thing. Who's going to get the last comment in tonight? I have no idea. It's a race here between Brittany and Mermaid. We got the Evans family here doing their thing right there. Mermaid, Brittany, Brittany again saying, I'm the last person. I'm telling you right now, I'm the last person. Bye and thumbs up. Brittany's kind of going, well, saying goodbye there. I'm sneaking them in there every once in a while. You just gotta, it's one of those things where people want to be the last person to get the last word in. Like, you hang up. No, you hang up first. No, you hang up. No, you hang up first. Brittany, Mermaid, Brittany, Mermaid, Brittany, Sandra, hello and goodbye from Toronto. Thank you, Sandra, from saying hi to me from TO in Ontario area. Thank you for popping in. Brittany saying goodbye. Mermaid, Brittany, Mermaid. Lots of back and forth going on here as my software is trying to keep up with all the messages that are going through. But it's pretty intense. Mermaid is saying hi and bye. There you have it. Brittany, though, is saying boy. Evans, you win this round, Mermaid. Will win next time. Laughing out loud. Mermaid is saying hi. Brittany's saying bye. Mermaid saying bye. Anyone else want to get on this? We think we might be done here as we are going through the last of the highs and buys and good days and everything else. Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for catching up with me, Brittany and Mermaid and Sandra. Let Bruce go. Thank you, Sandra, Brittany and Mermaid. Be well. Keep an eye on my 2 channels going forward. We're going to keep popping inventory videos up there. Topper, so long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, adios. Yes, indeed. Mermaid, Brittany, Mermaid, and Brittany. We'll keep popping up videos on both channels. Give them a look. Throw thumbs ups their way. Make a comment. Share them with your friends. Help out this channel and expand its reach to more and more people. Mermaid, Brittany, Robert, thank you, Robert. Mermaid, Brittany, Mermaid, Brittany, Robert. Hey, Robert, thank you for the great show. Thank you for the last comment tonight, buddy. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate Mermaid, Corey, Brittany, thank you for all the last comments that you guys are making for tonight. I'm sure one of you will get the last one in tonight before it's all over. Mermaid, Brittany, we're down to 59 viewers from 110, so I know folks are leaving. Mermaid, Brittany, thank you all for the thumbs ups and the hi, how are yous, and all the other good stuff. I appreciate it. Here they come. They keep coming in like crazy. They're just coming in. Evans family, you did it again. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you, guys. Would you like to see a puppy dog, a pussy cat, or fireworks for your donation? You let me know what you'd like to see. I'll see if I can pop something up for you. We got Brittany, Mermaid coming in here. Evans family, you tell me, what would you like to see? A fireworks show, a puppy dog, or a pussycat? Mermaid, Brittany, Mermaid. Jeannie, thank you, Jeannie. Bye for now. You take care, Jeannie. Mermaid, there we go. They're just going through like crazy. Mermaid saying bye. Wants to get the last word in. I'm like the last one. Brittany is saying, like, I'm like the last one here. Mermaid is thinking, I think I'm the last one. Evans family still waiting for you to tell me what to put on there. You want a pussycat, a puppy dog, or how about motorcycles with motorcycle stunts in midair? Tell me, Brittany. It's time to leave. No, you're not. Mermaid, Evans, you pick for us. Okay, I'll pick for you. Let's see what we got here. Let's put together something here. How about some fireworks right here? How about that? Now that's a way to end the show. Let me tell you, that's a fireworks show of fireworks shows. Well, it looks like we're going to be ending up here any second now with the last comments. I'm going to have to do a countdown, I think. Brittany, Mermaid, Evans, so pretty. Thanks. Oh, you're more than welcome. And thank you for the donations. You guys are great. Mermaid saying bye. Brittany, Mermaid. We're going to say goodbye in 10 seconds. We're going to say goodbye in 9 seconds. We're going to say goodbye in 8 seconds. We're going to say goodbye in 7 seconds. We're going to say goodbye in 6 seconds. We're going to say goodbye in 5 seconds. We're going to say goodbye in 4 seconds. We're going to say goodbye in 3 seconds. We're going to say goodbye in 2 seconds. We're going to say goodbye in 1 second. We're going to say goodbye, and say goodbye to the last comment that just came through here. And it looks like the last comment that came through on this channel while I was finishing it off would be none other than Evans Family Blog. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night. See you next time. Bye for now.